Let's see, what button is it again? This one, yes. Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to continue on with 6.5 MSQ. Now last time we got through the story portion of it, and now we got all the way up to the dungeon quest, where we're going to go into the Dark Shroud behind us in order to reach Zeromus and Golbez, and hopefully we're going to be able to... I forgot if we established that Ajdaya is a lost cause or not, but hopefully we can save her. Anyway, let's not dilly-dally anymore. Let's head on over to the Black Shroud over there and get started. Unfortunately, you can't mount up here, so I gotta actually run all the way over to where Y'shtola and the others are. But we'll be there in just a second. It actually dumped you all the way over here, so you gotta run across this entire thing. Oh, they're there. Oh, right. We set up these beacons, or beacons, or whatever. And I forget if we talked to everyone, so I'll just go ahead and talk to everyone real quick, and then we'll talk to Varshan and pick up the dungeon quest. She's no longer the cold, distant soul we met in the void. Or perhaps, until now, she just never had a chance to be who she truly is. Who is he referring to? What do they call this? Oh, Zero. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Glad though I am that the plan worked, we are in no position to celebrate. The day is not won yet. This radiance is just the beginning. You must see it cast into the deepest depths of the moon. My dragon form shall remain here to secure our escape route. The void sent who dare to approach the gate will reckon with me. That's intimidating. Anyway, let's go talk to Varshan and get going. Down in the dark. Varshan is the very picture of termination. Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I will wrest her free from Zeromus. Like I said, we actually have a chance to save Ajdaya. That'd be nice if we could. The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path. Well, that's for sure. I think this is called a lunar subtrain? Yeah, lunar subtrain. Now accessible. Of course, I'm going to do this with NPCs like I always do, because I don't want to wait for queue times, even as a tank. Let's see, who do we actually want to take this time? Okay, so we get to choose between the DPS. I feel like I definitely want to take Varshan, and I definitely want to take Zero. So I guess that only leaves Y'shtola, so I guess that's how this is going to be our party. Well, let's go ahead and start up the lunar subtrain. Also, I have a new keyboard, so if I play badly, that's my excuse. Definitely no other reason. Definitely not a skill issue or anything. Then again, I'm playing Warrior, so it's not like I need to put much thought into what I'm doing. Just Felcleave. Ah, what friendly faces. Remember my tank stance? Let's get going. Let's see if I can double pull this. Probably shouldn't. He's firing his laser. Just need to survive long enough for Blood Wedding to come back up. He's giving me the look. And full health. Warrior's just still ridiculous.
Out of my way.
I will not hold.
It'd be really nice if the NPCs could do a little bit more damage, but I mean that's kind of what the trade-off you get. They do less damage, but you get instant Qs.
You forced my hand.
It was because she still is a conjurer, so she can't heal anything. She forgot to equip her jobstone. What is this, Crystal Tower? Let's see, that's a little too far for me to try and double pull it. It's one of the other things I complain about with doing NPCs is that it's very easy for them to just pull aggro while you're trying to double pull. And so you end up like, they end up just like, when they pull aggro, you end up having an NPC sitting in the back, getting hit by just a stray enemy or two. And then you guys have to run back and go and pick them back up.
No mercy.
I will end this farce.
You're telling you would have much better luck ending this farce if you were not a healer. I need to look up. This is recorded after Dawn Trail is released, or for the video portion of this. I need to look up and see like if it's still a gain on 3 or not for doing AoE for, because I heard somebody say some classes were gain on 4 for AoE now. Either way, I'm still gonna do 3 or more on AoEs now. I should have forgot to equip food. I'm actually gonna try and use food a little more often when I can, because like I can just get free food from my FC every day, so like why not just use it? All right, what's this first boss? That does not look like a dark elf. Doesn't look like an Elezen. Elezen doesn't have that much hair. Oops, I meant to just hit reprisal there. So I thought it was gonna be a raid wide, or party wide, whatever. Shadow Sigil. Okay, I probably shouldn't be standing on, yeah. I shouldn't be standing on the one that he's showing an icon for. Okay, you're gonna do the staves again. This one should be safe. Oh no, he's doing a different mechanic, okay. Just shake it off. Help you stall out. Ruinous Conflux. What's that gonna be? Oh, okay. It's where the stabs were before. Okay. That's a little trickier. Okay, so this one should be safe. Okay, is it gonna be another delayed one like last time? Okay, so yeah, we're doing a 2-for-1 deal this time. And then I suspect I'm gonna need to dodge the, yeah, Ruinous Confluence is gonna be the same thing. Yeah, the stabs. Abyssal Outburst. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that that's a raid wide. Another one? A reprisal is still up, but it looks like it's gonna fall out before he actually does the attack. Shake It Off isn't up yet, so I can't really mitigate anything. Hexing Staves. Okay, so the NPCs are told to move to the sides on Hexing Staves. Sorcerer's Shroud. Is this going to be... I don't know, this is just going to be remembering it. Oh, the Shroud is shrouding them. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess this is a fine oldie. Just shake it off. Help with some of the mitigation. Yeah, that actually was a perfect LB. Can I actually use this? I mean, yes I can, but... I'll need to check it later, see if any of... I can actually... 635 gear is decent for me. It's like my average eye level right here is 642, but that's because I got like 650. That's because I bought all 650 gear for tanks. What's happening here? Oh, okay, this is from the past. This is
Hurry,
his friend.
Gomez. The
Yeah.
city is already overrun.
Yeah, Golbez's friend from the past, who he apparently still mourns.
First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice.
Was he actually gonna help? That's nice. That voice sounds a lot like Estinian when he's yelling in combat. Durante's voice. I know it's not Estinian's voice, but it just sounds a little similar with the enough that he was yelling out.
I will end this farce.
Again, Ishil, I don't know how you're going to end this when you're playing as a healer. I was going to try and do a double pull, but then I realized I should have tried to do that earlier. There we go.
They knew we were elsewhere. Cowards.
Are we playing the role of Golbez in this flashback? That would make sense. I'm not too far away. I'm right next to it. So I'll get some more aggro and see if I can get the behemoth here. There we go.
I cannot, will not
I will not
fall.
hold back.
Enough.
I'm gonna get the behemoth that stopped doing AoEs towards everyone.
My wrath.
No, please don't. Let's not do that.
For king and country.
Didn't realize I was doing that much damage to it.
Will not fall here.
There we go. What's this next boss?
This one is
Damakian
dangerous. Have
Antlion.
care, Golbez.
Yeah, we're playing the role as Golbez in this flashback. I guess you could call it a flashback. Sandblast's probably a raid wide. Let's use Reprisal. Yep. There we go. This looks annoying.
Got you.
Land slip. Oh, I thought the arrows were going the other way. Yeah. But then I was confused when the NPCs were standing on the wrong way.
Hold back.
Okay, this area is not safe, but I can move over to it in just a second. Ooh, yeah, standing here with 0. Excuse me? Yeah, I didn't see that at all.
I am of the first brood.
Did you shake it off? Move out of the circle of death. Come on, guys, you gotta keep your uptime. You could have gotten a couple you could have gotten at least one GCD there.
That's far enough.
Okay, this area is safe. Okay, let's try and look for the pillars. Okay, that one's crumbling, so is that one. So let's make sure to get pulled far enough for that. Not get hit by it.
I am of the first brood.
Yeah, you can still get the range is actually really long. There's Sandblast, use another Reprisal. Go ahead and use Blood Winning as well to get the shield and some healing to heal up after it. That's not safe. Okay, this is safe. Nope, no it's not. I'll move in just a second. Here, now I'll move. Okay, this one should be safe. Oh, but I want to actually move towards... Okay, well, that was a bad idea. Oh no, that ended up working out fine.
Be gone.
Again, those LBs are actually working out decently well. That did like just enough damage to
Command such
not
terrible
be wasted.
beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose.
Looks like some more fun.
Destruction. If only we had returned sooner.
Yeah, let's get at least this pack.
I think not.
I'm gonna try and pull the other pack too, just because I'm feeling a bit ballsy. And full health, it's so ridiculous. Let's use my equilibrium just to be a little safe.
Fear my wrath.
You forced my hand.
I will not hold back.
Fear my wrath.
And full health. Like maybe they should just reduce the amount, the cure potency on this. Just a little bit. I wonder how that would work if they lowered it down to 350.
For king and country.
There we go. Open the doors for us, how nice.
I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
Oh, you going away, Durante? Or what's his name again? Durante, okay. Let's get both of them. I don't think I can pull the next pack. Oops, I used my stun on the other guy already. Yeah, let's not have that. Oops, I wasted, overcapped a little bit there, I think. There we go. Materia that I probably never use. But at least it's crit materia. Let's actually get out of the AoE. Trying to keep them all even, because I think one of the reasons that NPCs do so little damage in dungeons is because they basically don't AoE. And so I end up trying to like get the ones that they aren't attacking down so that everything goes down at an even rate, and then we kill everything at the same time. Oh, right, this is the final boss? It's like Durante's over there. He's on the right, and I think it's he has the Dark Knight sword. Ah, there's Golbez. Oh, he's got one of the crystals.
Golbez!
Don't tell me that Durante is actually Golbez. No, okay. Uh-oh.
This can't be happening. Not to you. My friend, my hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Uh-oh. Okay. And then Golbez ends up stopping Golbez. But at the cost of his life, like you just said. Why aren't we playing the part of Golbez here? That's a pretty cool model, though. Alright, let's take him down.
So be it.
Away
I will
with you.
fight you with all my strength.
Gold magic, it's probably a raid wide. Yep.
Ether to fortify my blade.
Duplicatus battery.
I need power. Light or dark, it matters
Forsaken Fount. Probably shouldn't stay next to those. Oh, those are pretty big.
Such savagery ill.
Oh, doing more. Another battery. You shake it off to help with the mitigation. Mitigation and healing, because it gives a healing over time, which is ridiculous.
Let's see how you fare now.
Okay, that's how that's gonna work. So they're gonna split sort of. This is similar to the Aetherchemical Research Facility boss, I think. Yeah, and then the orbs split, and then you have to avoid both of the AoEs that they do. Okay, this one's gonna split, so this is the safe area over here. Oh no, there's not. This one's over there, so yeah, we gotta run over here. Old magic is a raid wide.
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
He's probably gonna hit a thing right down, yeah, like that. Actually, I didn't expect there to be a cone, but that works too. I thought it was gonna be straight.
Prepare yourself.
Twilight phase. I probably should stand in the middle of this. Okay, it's like that. Okay.
My friend.
I am of the first brood.
Dark impact. Looks like the Meteon meteors. Oh, that's pretty big. Yep, I'm gonna hit by that.
I am of the first brood.
That's far enough.
No mercy.
You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
You forced my hand.
Okay, so it's probably going to be like right here. Yeah. It's like the NPCs are trying to get themselves killed.
Even so, I'll not be bested.
Okay, I don't have any other
Not
mitigation I can use on them, so there we go. Of course, everything spirit bonds right then. Oh, sorry, Durante. But I guess that's how he ends up dying, and that's one of the reasons that Golbez feels so bad or whatever. Or why he still mourns him, because, like, he was actually the reason he died. Oh, dungeon complete. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Well, thanks for joining us, Justinian. Oh, sorry, Durante. It had to happen. Alright, let's go ahead and... let me just quickly extract from all these. All this material I'll never use. I mean, there are achievements for extracting materia from stuff, so like this is technically helping to get towards those. Alright, let's wrap this up. I believe the trial is like right afterwards, so let's see what happens now. Did you see us for a brief second there?
Why?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Why you and not me?
I think I accidentally disabled this. Yeah, I have it set for voice skip or auto advance only on voiced, which is a really nice
You
change.
are the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me.
Oop, we're gonna see his face now.
You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me.
Wait, so was I right about Durante actually being, or Golbez actually being Durante? Or does Golbez somehow live?
You will never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on.
This is his
as
voice,
the
isn't it?
hero who saves the world.
Without the processing. Without the helmet sounds. And that's why he's so... That's the right word. And that's why he's so mad and angry and wants to kill everyone. Okay. I think I was right.
We've been released from the memory, 'twould seem.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria,
Yep. And Durante is the one in the
then
armor.
the one we've been fighting is...
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
That's a pretty good twist. I mean, the thing is, we have no real attachment to either of them, so he's not as good as it could have been.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
You seek to free all souls from the purgatory of undeath. And to that end, you would invade another world. While I cannot condone your methods, I understand your motive full well. For I'm driven by the same. I too wish to save our world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
Yeah, no, he's not going to.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would.
Well, actually.
But you do not. No, you are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all-powerful, and cannot effect great change in an instant. Even so.
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning. Having glimpsed our past, you should understand as well as any. As Golbez, I dedicated myself to ending the Contra Memoria. I fought the corrupted Memoriates and attempted to redeem those twisted by their power. Yet try as I might, I was powerless to make any meaningful change. 'Twas then, when I was floundering in despair, that she appeared. The Ascian Igeom. Claiming to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war. Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
What? Then it was you who...
As
Oops.
Emet once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play. They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Having left a ruin of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others.
That's how Zero
Since
used to
that
think.
day, I have sought the means to undo my mistake. The world may be beyond saving, but I would at least restore the Great Flow. The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god sealed within the moon suddenly dispersed into ether.
Oops.
With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
How is it salvation if you end up taking over another world? Or salvation to all?
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus's awakening.
I doubt.
We're going after him, aren't we?
Aye. That's why we came, after all. And besides, when someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Euless was right about that.
Isn't that touching? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to everyone. He speaks of salvation, of fulfilling an honored friend's legacy, yet he does not scruple to discard others for his ambition. Yeah, that sounds about right. To yearn to save the world, only to bring about its unmaking. It's a tragic tale, but it changes nothing. You know, because we definitely didn't accidentally restart the final days and during Endwalker or anything. We rarely believe others the villain, but if our ends demand unconscionable sacrifice, what else can we be? I don't know. The hero? The main character? Let us press on. In the darkest presence of the moon await Gomez and Zeramus. They resolve to save their world and condemn yours. Are you prepared to brave the dark? Yes.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our salvation is realized. But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost.
This little cutscene before the trial.
Wounded as I am, I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms.
Oh no, he's gonna cheat.
And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine.
Wait, didn't we kill these people already? I mean, each one of these individuals were a trial or dungeon boss. Fighting 4 of them plus Golbez might be a little, difficult.
impossible. Scarmelione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnezzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
We'll tend to the Archfiends. Go and put an end to Zeromus.
You'll do no such thing.
Yeah, I think I will. Sorry, Barbara, I'm not into that.
Go! We'll join you as soon as we can.
And away we go. Whee! Right into the darkness.
It is too late. Zeromus will awaken, and it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
Sir, are you forgetting that I'm the main character and not you?
I wouldn't be so sure. Time and again, she has faced insurmountable odds.
Let's see who's gonna win, fist or spear? Yeah, I was betting on spear too.
But no matter how hopeless things seemed, she's never given up the fight.
Gotta take out Baldicante this time. Or now. That was just one shot in
So
them.
long as she has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
For we believe in her, and she believes in us. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
Alright, what are we gonna face off against? Yep, that's the arena. I mean, obviously we're gonna be fighting Zeromus. What is this darkness? Cold, all-consuming. Where am I? How lovely. Like a lion's mane. I must return to my world, to my home, or my kin wait. That doesn't look like Ajdaya anymore. Looks cool, but that's definitely not a dragon. Yes, I must return. I return, and none shall stand in my way. Oh, time to summon some friends. Release Ajdaya. Oops. I can't let you destroy the barrier between our worlds. Be gone from my sight. The Abyssal Fracture, now accessible. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break. Since it's been almost an hour, and then when I get back I'm gonna try and get people to do the trial, and we'll hopefully be able to queue into this, because this is post-Dawn Trail, so people aren't gonna be doing this as much. Anyway, Let me get a good... Let's see. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright. When you get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to. Zoom, there we go. Time to get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think we've gotten a good enough look at Zeromus. Go ahead and try and get some people to do this with. Uh, 6.5. See if I can get someone to do this with. It's an interesting song. Just gonna go ahead and queue up, and like if I get an instant join, then like great. And there we go. Let's get started. Let's get started with the Abyssal Fracture. We got a fancy friend in the back there. Insatiable Vessel, Zeromus. This one knocks. It's probably going to be a raid wide. Ah, okay, nice Doom. A little bit closer to help the healers. Looks like the light. Yeah, okay, light is AoE. We got two warriors. Probably should have waited to see if he did shake it off, because it looks like the other one did as well. Looks like we both did. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get over there. Give him my shake it off, or my Nescent flash shield. Oh, gotta get on the tower. Oh, come on. Void Bio, that's gonna be a raid wide, isn't it? Nope. Looks like we gotta not get hit by the lovely, delicious balls of whatever this stuff is. Gotta keep that. I'll keep that in mind for the next one. Also, I got 3 cheese puffs. I just noticed. need to stop using. I need to get a better idea of Shake It Off. I assume we're supposed to spread, and I should go as far as I can, since that's what everyone else is doing. Oh, okay, that's how that works. Definitely need to spread that. Oops, accidentally overcapped that. I also forgot food again. Let's get on the right side of that. Although he's about to turn the arena, so... Or no, he's gonna do it like that. Okay. I get it. Oh, come on. Well, and I'm gone. That's unforgiving. Oh cool, I don't have to do this mechanic. I'm still gonna stand where I was supposed to though. Okay, let's not die to black hole. Wait, that's a raid wide. No, he already used it. I shouldn't have used Shake It Off there. Okay, this time I won't get sucked into the black hole. That's scary, especially since it's just an insta-death. Big crunch, yes. Yeah, this is where I would want to use Shake It Off, but I'll use whatever it's called. Yeah, this was, if I recall correctly, was a pretty big raid wide and needed yeah, then this one has some AoEs, that's right. But this is where I would have wanted to save Shake It Off. Well, I think he's gonna use Shake It Off this time. Or not. Nobody to get away from this. That's not how I should have dropped that, but it worked out fine. We're supposed to ideally run to opposite corners, then run along the edge. This is going pretty good so far. Hopefully I didn't just jinx us, bud. Flow of the Abyss. I probably should probably go over, shouldn't stand too close. Good, we actually put them around the edges of the arena like we should. Can move here, then I'll move into the other one. And the other pizza slice. Ranged LB3. Whoops. There we go. We're good. That was definitely much less chaotic than the Golbez fight. Oh, yeah, trying to break right through to the moon. Or our moon. Alright. Let's see. Yep, got the Zeromus card. Very nice. Let's head on out. Wrap this up. Got 2 comms. For not dying? No, I still died. I shall not perish. So long as they await my return, I shall endure. Sure, Zeromus, sure.
Are you alright?
Of course I am. I'm the main character. Hell, I wouldn't be? Also, did they take out Golbez? Oh, there he is. So somehow they convinced him to not do this.
Like all Void Sent, Zeromus cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way.
We're gonna need a little bit of an explanation. Nope, migraine time. Perfect timing. Are you kidding me? You're really gonna just do an echo flashback till like 5 minutes ago?
That it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. Fell for the Ascient's ploy and unleashed the darkness. And after an eternity of waiting, I find myself on my knees. How disappointed must you be in me, in the foolishness and futility of it all?
Put some nice emotion in that.
No, I will not let it be for naught. I will not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
There is no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world. Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save everyone? Are you sure you will not fail? I'm no better. Weak and imperfect and plagued by doubt.
Aren't we all?
Which is why I need friends to walk beside me.
I mean, that's the whole theme of this entire game. Oh, now she's showing off her light.
Light? But how?
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light, it was with faith in one another that life endured. I see it clearly now.
You think we are capable of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long as Voidsent, we've forgotten how to trust. But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try.
That's true.
You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake. But I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
I mean, that was the whole reason that one of the reasons that the 13th fell. Was because they were all divided. All the Warriors of Light, or whatever. Or the Warriors of the 13th, or whatever. He remembered.
Of course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright. It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
You're Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking the whole time. You become Golbez, but you don't follow in his footsteps.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister. but she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the Void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
End convenient flashback.
We will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ashdaya.
Understood.
No, not the hat. How is she supposed to tip her for door now?
Zero!
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift. Impenetrable, disorienting, untethered, and drifting further away.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up. Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
Your place isn't alone in the dark, Zero. Not anymore.
You can do it, Zero. Are you alright, Zero? Nah, she can do it.
Of course.
Protagonist's response.
With this power from beyond the rift, I can do it.
Make it like
I
a
can
light
save
scythe.
everyone.
Ah, okay. Of course she's gonna become a paladin now. She's a Reaper of Darkness.
If you would make amends, then lend me your strength.
This is your cue, Vershon. Be true.
Ashdaya! Hear my voice and return to me!
Did I just call him Ashdaya or Vitra? Whatever. I'll I'm coming, brother. I'm coming. They're using a female voice for this. You've used male voices. No, Vidofnir, I think they might have used a female voice for.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Not if I have anything to say about it. No more, fiend!
You know, fighting with a sword and a shield is very different than fighting with a scythe. Nope, and she sealed it.
You're safe now, Ashdaya. You're safe.
Told you she could do it.
To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel.
Oh, that makes sense.
We dragons bring forth progeny with our very life force. That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course, this means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ashdaya to the surface in my stead.
As if we wouldn't.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Thank you. At long last, we shall be together again.
So she's just gonna be like a mini dragon, like Midgar somewhere minion. Yep. I guess we gotta take his body with us too.
Where are you going?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. She was gonna call him out on that. Just trying to sneak away.
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe.
So why are you leaving?
Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy. And in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Regardless of how you may feel, By lending me your strength, you've made amends.
I mean, I guess.
You've earned a new beginning.
If you don't want to do it as Gulbez, you can do it as Durante.
It's up to you what we become to one another. What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together.
Man, she's come full circle.
And should we want for strength, we need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause. So let's take the first step. The two of us.
Well, looks like we resolved pretty much everything we can for this story. I need to check. Let me see how many more quests we have on this. Alright, how much more there is. Where are we? Okay, that was... Yes, we got 2 more quests to go. Let's go ahead and try and get through those. But first we'll go and talk to everyone. I've already seen Varshan safely to Vitra. Many would be heartbroken if their little brother failed to return home. That's right, because they all called the little, the kid-sized, Varshan their little brother. That Ashdaya lives is a miracle made possible by the unique nature of the void. Ah, yes, the ether transmitters. I shall leave with 0. It will be more of use in the 13th than the source. That's true. Never again shall we be parted, sister. Never again. She's like the little Midgar Somer minion. Yeah, hold on. Let me find it in here. Let's see, mid. Yep, there he is. You unable to summon minion. Well, thanks a lot, game. Alright, let's go and talk to Zero and wrap this one up. Never did I imagine that the light I bore could bring about such change. As our domains are shaped by our innermost desires, perhaps this is a reflection of the hope that had quickened in my heart. You came to the 13th to rescue Ashdaya and protect your world. Our meeting was happenstance, and our association one of mutual convenience. Yet you and yours always treated me with kindness, as a friend, and through your friendship, I found a new beginning. She's starting from 0. I'm forever in your debt. Alright, let's see. I actually have baked eggplant in my inventory, so I think I'll just go ahead and take that. We now enter the lunar subterranean. Yeah, unlock trusts. Alright, I assume everyone else has... Also, where the heck is Gulbez? Why can't I talk to him? Okay, I got to the Vitra next quest. I'm like, wait, there's no quest marker here. Alright. Reunited at last. Vitra is overjoyed to have reunited with his sister. But she's just gonna sit on his head or something. Yep.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister.
Yeah, I think that's an understatement.
Nor my gratitude to all of you. What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Ajdaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm.
That's what I was asking.
If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel. But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities.
Well, I'm sure you will.
To be of aid when the time comes.
She's still gonna get. She's still gotta get her reunion with Renar.
Speaking of which, from ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born.
Estinian.
Come forth, my servant.
She changed the incantation. How boring. Oh no, this is a different minion. Oh, I guess it's technically the same. She just changed it a little bit. Uh-oh.
I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before.
She's still so embarrassed about it. Uh-oh.
Are we clear?
Yes. It's like a Hildebrand skit. Except for how I used it in my thumbnail for the video.
Scales, which apparently provide greater protection than before. This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from time to time, it will persist and serve as a beacon for us to find you.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you.
Why didn't you give Renar one of these?
When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan. The first and on the moon. A lengthy list. A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus.
Now, why would she want this?
If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to
Oh.
create balance between our worlds.
Okay.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure.
We don't have handing over technology. I'll see you again, right? The 13th is in good hands. You should know that Unikauha. Oh yeah. Again, this probably only pops up if you've done at least the Warring Triad, but I think you need the Void Quest to know Sylvia. Or Silva. Let's see what she says.
What? There are others from our world who seek to restore it. Then please tell them this. Though we are worlds apart, in our shared objective, we walk as one.
I'm gonna go over to the bar later to talk to them. In the first. See if they have different dialogue. I know at least the barmaid, Serena, is there. At least we have handshaking technology.
It is to say farewell. 'Tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
His diet just sitting there on his head. It's a little hard to see because she kind of camouflaged in with the scale color, but no, red against green. Okay. Oh yeah, it's still hard to see.
Till we meet again. No matter where we are, or how much time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
Well, that was the last we were going to see of Zero for now. Maybe eventually we'll see her again. Oh, back on the moon. Let's go ahead and talk to everyone. How did things hold up, Urianger? Urianger and the Loberts are to be commended for ensuring that the seal held fast. And I can see Ashtaya right there. It's really hard to see her. To think this all began with a simple treasure hunt. Gods, I could sleep for a week. Like, how long in real time has this taken? I know that the entire MSQ is ambiguous time frame and timeline and stuff, but I think this only happened over the course of like 3 days. We have awaited your return with bated breath. As should be apparent, not of note occurred in your absence. That's good. A pity there was no need to employ our combat supporters. Still, everyone is safe, and that's all that matters. Oh, welcome back. I can't do her voice. Everyone? While you were away, a rent in the fabric of reality suddenly appeared. Though, through it, we can observe your locked in furious battle with Zeromus. By the time it closed up, we had seen your victory. Well done, by the way. But we still couldn't breathe easy until we knew for certain that you were safe and sound. And here you are, thank heavens. Dare I hope Ashdaya is safe too? And Zero? Well, Zero's not coming back, and Ashdaya is floating right there in the background. In a word, yes. Though we cannot return Ashdaya to her original form, Vitra granted her a new vessel using one of his eyes. His circumstances are unique, but it nevertheless gives me hope that there may be a way to save other Void Sent. As for Zero, she has chosen to remain in her world and do what she can to restore it. Ah, so the light of hope shines again amidst the darkness. Hers is an admirable dream, and I pray she hops and skips her way to making it a reality. Haha, hops and skips, 'cause rabbits. Perhaps our research into environments capable of supporting life would be of use in the 13th. Maybe. Oh, now there's a thought. A day may come when the people of the Source and the 13th work hand in hand. In anticipation of this, we must accumulate even more useful technology. And I must inform Jammingway as well. I spy an opportunity for the last dregs to expand into the void. Does she say this if you haven't started the Omicron quests? Because you don't unlock the last dregs until you do the optional dungeon quest for what's it called? I can picture the dungeon Stigma Dreamscape. That's it. Ah, but don't let us detain you with our cavalcade of brilliant ideas. We'll see that the gate is closed and the seal deactivated. So go on home and get some rest, and that includes you, Urianger. As thou dost command, pray convey my gratitude to the Watcher for his timely assistance. 'Twould seem Vitra is preparing to depart. Come, let us descend to the Tower of Babel. Upon arriving in Garlemald, 'twould be meet to inform Hulis of our mission's outcome. Let us seek him out and turret him. Alright, that's probably a good idea. Because we had to go through this whole thing about people not wanting us to use the tower because it was taboo and stuff. I suppose we'll have to rename our Void Sent slaughter bots now. A shame. The name just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Still, it was a joy to be of aid to the people of Aetheres again. Wouldn't it be grand? I can't remember. I can picture this Lopard's voice, but I can't really do it myself. Wouldn't it be grand if we could make it possible for people to spend time in the void without protective talismans? I mean, that you could just bring back light to the void and that would work too. Alright, let me see. Okay, yeah, let's just teleport straight to Tertium. Tertium, whatever, however you say it. Alright, there they are. The fact you've come all this way can only mean they've been developments. I'm all ears. Ah, to see you. What news of your mission in the void? Well, everything went badly and we're all going to die. I mean, everything is great.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
Of course it is.
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Of course not. She's gotta go see Renar.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell.
Zero took your words to heart. Zero sends her thanks.
Really? I don't remember saying anything profound.
Well, to her, it made a difference to her.
Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead? I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf.
That's a little bit more positive.
You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Right, Alice. Right.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alice.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
I don't think they know what that means.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options. What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, it's called Patch
We're
6.55.
indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
That's right, because they helped us with the, I forget what the Aether font. I think that's what the dungeon was called.
Then it seems we are all bound for Charlian. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the rostra and have her notify Father.
Alright, looks like the twins are gonna take some break from Garlemald. And probably roam around and do whatever they're going to do. Alright, we gotta teleport to the old Charlie, and yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, and then the roster is up there. Over by the, well, yeah, the forum. So go ahead and teleport on up there. Yep. And then we got one more quest after this. But before we talk to Atheles, however you say their name, talk to everyone else. Father has many demands on his time, but I should hope he can spare us a moment. Having been away for so long, it might be nice to stay a while, if only to set Father and Mother's minds at ease, especially the Father's. I've lost count of how many times I've come here, but it's apparently enough that the immigration officials no longer interrogate me. He's a mercenary. Small blessings, eh? Without further ado, let us tend to business. It cannot be overstated how invaluable Lord Fulchnall's cooperation was. We must thank him profusely. Hello, Daddy. Wait, aren't you the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Or were, rather. I understand you've disbanded. Well, technically, yes. In audience with Lord Fulchnall, you're in luck. The forum has just this moment adjourned, and he's still inside with the Scholarch. Please wait here while I inform them of your presence. Wasn't Y'shtola and I supposed to go and tell him about all the stuff that she discovered? The Scholarch? Apologies to have kept you. I trust you won't object if Scholarch Montagny also attends. Not at all. He helped us out with this, right? My incorrigible children, were you not assisting with Garlemald's reconstruction? Our hosts were most insistent that we take a rest, so here we are. But more importantly, Brilliant has news that she would share with you. You see, so we just, like, rescued a dragon from the void and, like, you know, it's kind of a crazy story, to be honest. So the threat has passed. These are glad tidings indeed. Harnessing light from the first, a technological triumph that could have ended in catastrophic failure. Yeah, that sounds about right. But let us not dwell on hypotheticals. Like the Aether from the Isle of Hom, you employed the light for peaceful, albeit unanticipated, purposes. Knowledge exists to serve the greater good, as my father was fond of saying. I'm inclined to agree in this instance. It has been established that world-ending crises in the reflections are connected to calamities in the source. As such, the strides you made in understanding the nature of and affecting a change in a reflection may one day prove vital for mankind's preservation. The Forum will be eager to review your accounts thoroughly, for every drop of water serves to swell the great river of knowledge. Well, this is more like a fountain than a drop, but whatever. Might we prevail upon you to prepare a comprehensive report, Y'shtola, on the subjects of the Void and Crossrift travel both? It would be my pleasure. We will share these tidings with those who aided you, Dokul not least of all. Now, if you'll excuse me, we must be on our way. I shall be glad to speak with you both later. Emily just noticed they changed out of their winter outfits. Although they were still wearing them because they were color coordinated. Alright, we got one more after this. Go and talk to everyone, then talk to Y'shtola, pick up the last one. Yeah, growing light. If I heard correctly, it seems you saved the world yet again. Well, yeah. I look forward to telling my father of our efforts in Garlemald. He will have sage counsel to offer, I'm sure. You are, of course, welcome at our home. Mother, for one, would be thrilled to have you. But I won't twist your arm if you have other matters to attend to, she says averting her eyes and fidgeting like crazy. Yes, Alize, I get it. You want me to come over? If I didn't know any better, I'd say Father Dearest is warming to us. I've no interest in sipping tea at the family estate again, though. Drinks at the tavern, on the other hand. Yeah, because Elfinord wanted to show off his friend to his mom in that Endwalker cutscene. Unfortunately, we didn't actually get to see it, but it was still funny. Although Master Louis Swa hath left us, he liveth in his teachings. 'Tis gratifying to see that Master Forshnold too hath come to acknowledge the wisdom in them. Yeah, because before he was so anti Louis Swa, he would basically like say the opposite just to be against him. Anyway, let's talk to Y'shtola and continue on. Growing light to little Ashdaya in the moon there. Y'shtola has the look of a woman satisfied with her work. With that, our obligations here are concluded. Oh, Nidana, what news from Thavnair? They've returned then? Wonderful. Rest assured, all is well with us too. Is that so? We should be honored, of course. I shall relay this to the others. A great feast will be held in Radz-at-Han to celebrate Ashdaya's homecoming. You've all been invited. Look good. Nothing like some free food. That's the best kind of reward. I'm afraid my sister and I must decline. We've only just returned home. To leave again as so soon would be inconsiderate to our parents. With regret, I too must excuse myself from attendance. What's wrong with you people? Free food! A prior commitment requireth that I remain in Sharlayan for a time. Let not our absence deter you, however. Pray enjoy yourselves to the fullest. I've no plans in particular, so you can count me in. I may as well visit the Radiant Host while I'm there. Like, that seems like exactly the kind of thing Estinian would want to join in on. Or at least for the free food and to talk with and talk and train with the soldiers. How about you, Berlian? I mean, it's free food, like I said. See, they got it. Far be it from me to turn down free food. I have a delivery to make on the first. No, we're gonna eat the free food first. That's the spirit. But what of the Memoria Crystal? That can wait. There's free food to be eaten. 'Twould be remiss of us not to deliver it promptly to our friend in the first. Fine, I guess I can make a quick delivery. Oh, come on. Also, if they are to transfer light and dark between worlds, they will need command over the Crystal Tower. Didn't we, give instructions to Becklug for how to do this already? In which case, I shall give you my spirit vessel to take again. When you arrive in the Crystarium, the sentry at the tower should be able to round up everyone for you. I thought Big Lug had all the information already from Graha's spirit vessel. Once you have seen to matters there, come and join us at Magadu. Okay, good. We're just making a quick detour. Give everyone our regards, you hear? Alright, let's go and teleport over to the Crystarium. Let me double check that it's the Crystarium. Yes, let's go and teleport over there. I remember in the last part, they went ham with the animations with Reen. Like, I get this is the first time we've seen her in a while, but like, that was a lot more than I would have expected. Anyway, let's make our way up to the gatekeep. Oh, I should have read that. I just realized it says something different. Reen looks so short next to Lena.
Ah, yes. The king has already shared what they glimpsed in the source. The day is won, and the danger past. Hearing the tidings lifted a great weight from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on such a monumental request.
Small though it was, we are glad to have played a role in saving the Exarch's home. And yours. Furthermore, the endeavor served to reaffirm the bond between the peoples of Norvrant. Nurturing this bond, we will strive to be an example for the world Zero aspires to restore.
This is a great flavor.
Is that a Memoria crystal? I can feel it. The tremendous darkness within. Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done! Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here, in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety.
I mean, you restored that little area during the Eden quests. But that's not the whole void. Or not the void. Empty. It's so big. And she just puts it somewhere.
Do you still have that spirit vessel with you?
Yep.
If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy.
Now is it receiving? So what is it going to receive? Darkness?
Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Unu Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibilities.
Again, does this happen if you haven't done the void quests?
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are.
Oh, wait, what? She is canon.
I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Gaia!
Does any of this happen if you haven't done the Eden quests?
Oh.
She didn't have much voice dialogue in
Do I
Eden.
know you?
Don't tell me you've lost your memory again. Promise to eat coffee biscuits, remember?
Oh, I'm just teasing. I wouldn't forget you in a hurry. I'm still keeping my diary, adding new memories to it every day.
Not only that, Gaia's writing a story too. I can't wait for it to become a book.
Enough about that. What were you talking about?
Couldn't she help with the darkness stuff? She's technically an Ascian. Or at least a shard of an Ascian.
Harnessing darkness from the void. Oh, there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Marine alone won't cut it. Next time, call on me as well, alright?
Yeah, seriously, I was kind of thinking about that. Why didn't they just call Gaia? But I guess they didn't have the, they needed to make the choice if they wanted to move her into canon or not. Because she's only been in the Eden quests, and then there's a couple dialogue options that, or a couple extra bits of dialogue that mention Gaia only if you've done the Eden quests, as far as I know. Come to speak with Reen, have you? Well, don't keep her for too long. I was planning a trip to Ilmeg, but knowing how devious the Fae folk can be, I asked her to join me. Oh yeah, that's definitely the only reason, Gaia, yep. I also wouldn't mind visiting Amorat someday. It's been on my mind of late. It would be interesting to see where those two lived in the time of the ancients, if only once. I assume she means, when she says those two, she means Lawgriff and... what's the other guy's name? I can't remember his name, the guy who liked her. If I had Gaia's help, I wonder if I could take in darkness the same way Zero took in light. Reen, don't make me call Thancred to talk you down on this. For so long, I was loath to trust in others, fearful of my research being misused again. That it may serve noble ends comes as a relief. I shall spare no effort to restore balance between light and dark. That's the wrong voice, but whatever. It was a mighty struggle, but I had faith that you would be victorious in the end. And I doubt not that the people of Novront will cheer when they learn that the Warrior of Darkness managed to save their home. I know you are a busy woman, so don't let us keep you. Rest assured that we will continue to the work we've begun. I think I'm accidentally doing more of an Indian accent instead of a Scottish accent, but whatever. If the Crystal Tower is to be used for research, it may be prudent to bolster its security. It is the Exarch's legacy, and we must spare no effort to keep it safe. Yep. Alright, let's teleport to Megaduta. And that'll probably be pretty much all that's left. Alright, let's teleport over there. I'm so glad that they have this mini Aetheryte system, because it seems like the kind of thing that would just be overlooked and be like, oh, you gotta traverse the whole city on its own. It's like, no, that's annoying. Like when I played a bit of classic WoW and I had to run around like Stormwind and Orgrimmar, and it's like it takes you like 5 minutes to get across the city, which is like cool for immersion, but it's a pain when you're trying to get stuff done. Anyway, let's go and talk to the accommodating official and wrap this up. Mistress Mason, you honor us with your presence. Though I am but a humble servant, I offer you heartfelt thanks for rescuing the satrap's beloved sister. But without further ado, the great feast to celebrate this joyous occasion is about to begin. The venue's in Merides Mayhain, and you are a guest of honor. Oh good, I thought they were gonna make me run over there. Alright, this is probably gonna be voiced. Oh, but it's party time. With the drunk guy. There's Justinian in the background. Oh, and the boy. This was his sister.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
Marshawn is just Vitra, bro.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother.
Donna, please.
Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
Bah, I don't care about such things. My little brother is...
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
And adorable.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Oh, it looks like he's had a little too much too. He's definitely had too much. So who's gonna come over here and join us?
Had enough of the revelry, have you?
There he is. I figured it was gonna be Justinian.
So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the Void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for.
Well, at least he realizes it.
You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel.
Yeah, she's got to write her report like a nerd.
My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the First is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity.
Yeah, her stuff's gonna get put in the Forbidden Archives.
And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans?
Oh, and he's gone.
He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
It was kind of amazing he stuck around for the entirety of Endwalker. He'll appear again, just not for a while. The tiny scream. Roar, not a scream. She's a tiny little thing, but she's still his sister. Alright, Yustola. 'Twas a very lively feast, was it not? And it impressed upon me once again how dear Vitra is to his people. Well, as much as I should like to linger, 'tis past time I took my leave. If you mean to depart as well, I suggest you call on Vitra before setting out. And before I forget, thank you for everything we've learned, and for everything we accomplished. I couldn't be more grateful. Till next time, take care. Alright, let's head back over to Megaduta and wrap this up. Let's see, yeah, there's the Aether Shard. So glad they added a map to that. I can't believe it took until Endwalker for them to add that. Oh, there's Vershon, and then the Ledge following him around. Vitra's friend, I thank thee. Ashdaya regards you... how? With a keen interest. Hold on, I gotta summon Midgar somewhere. No, I don't. Okay, let's talk to Vershon and wrap this up. Brilliant. I hope you enjoyed the festivities. To be able to celebrate Ashdaya's return with everyone was moving beyond words. Lest you wonder, I've chosen to use this vessel for now. The better to escort my sister at about Radzat-Han. This leaves my true form without an eye, but I do not anticipate having need of it in the immediate future. Yeah, I'm wondering because, like, Nidhogg survived without his eyes for a long time, so even without either of his eyes, he still has some magical power, and he's able to, like, basically, he's just blind, basically. Long have I dreamed of showing Ashdaya my beautiful city, glittering jewel born of unity, and I shall relish every moment of it. Now then, I believe both Yustola and Estienne have embarked on their respective journeys. But have you yourself business elsewhere? I don't know yet. If not, you're welcome to remain here as long as you like. Should aught of import arise, we will inform you, but until such a day arrives, I bid you take your ease. Is there gonna be a meanwhile cutscene? Meanwhile, in Old Charlian. There we go. Wouldn't be the end of a patch without a meanwhile cutscene.
Everything appears to be in order.
Instead of being the students of Baldizian, shouldn't they be the organizers of Baldizian?
At last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look.
Oh, what's
at
that
you.
sigil there? Or, that's the wrong word.
Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully.
Seal is the right word. That's what I was looking for.
Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone.
Leading us into the Dawn Trail.
Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here.
Oop, there's the earring. I've seen her wearing that.
Unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
Well, that's a teaser. Who's our favorite bun boy?
Back again already, after making a show of leaving.
Ooh.
Well, this is it, Charlene. Quite a far cry from Tuliolal, yes?
Oh, this is a teaser. I'm pretty sure I know who that is, by the way. I've seen screenshots.
Come, let's go and find your candidate. Our adventurer friend.
Man, they really know how to, they really know how to get you hooked. Okay, I'm gonna teleport to the Discrestarium, head over to the bar, and talk to Celia, or Sela, however you say your name, and Unakauhai, see if they have any different dialogue now that we finished that. I think it's faster to go the other 8th, right? But yeah, let me do that. Slightly faster to go over to this one, if you're heading to the bar. Yeah, so there she is, and then Unakauhai should be... Oh, he's right here. I thought that they were standing over here with Sarah Container, but whatever. Do they have any different dialogue? At loose ends are you? You're welcome to loiter around if you tend to... No, be grateful businessman. I mean, of course, okay, I think that's pretty much the same that they always... How fare you of late? Tell me about Eden. How high? I went to the 13th, okay. I don't know when this happens. When this becomes available. I too know of the sting of the acid's deception. 'Tis well that this Golbez now strives to make amends. Okay, so this, I don't know, this has to only be available after you finish 6.5. As for your friend Zero, I struggle to believe she has not only journeyed here to the first, but was able to take light into herself. That one might have such strength of spirit beggars belief. That is not to say Unakauhai and I are not capable in our own right. In fact, I believe it may soon be time to put our plans into motion and return home to the 13th. Okay, let's see if Unakauhai has something. Zeramus? Oh, see, this only happens if you finish 6.5, okay. Zeramus? He was a great hero of Eld, beloved by all. Never did I imagine his name would live again after 10,000 years. Fitting that another who bears it might aid us, even if only by way of a Memoria crystal. That it should be wielded by this Zero is both reassuring and encouraging. To know that we are not alone in our endeavor makes our work here in the first all more important. Speaking of which, I recently spoke with your comrades returned from the empty. Only Orionje could have arrived at a solution as ingenious as primal summoning. Reading Gaia are quite formidable here. Okay, so this part is what you would normally get if you finished Eden. But the other part only comes if you've done 6.5. Yeah, I think that's all. That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't expect it to have extra dialogue like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and sit down at this table. Oh, let's actually face the right direction. That's gonna be all for today. Let's see, scroll lock. That's gonna be all for today. We were able to finish up 6.5. able to finish up 6.5, and now I know we need to do Theria to finish up the Alliance raid quests, and we need to finish up the Hildebrand quests. And I need to check on what other content was added with 6.5 to see what we'll do, but I'll figure out exactly what we're going to do next week. I'm actually off on Wednesday, so maybe not I will stream, I don't know, but we'll see. I'll say something if I'm going to stream or not. Anyway, that's going to be all for today, and until next time, goodbye.